Hi, I'm an optometry student and I'll be telling you about the retinoscopy. So, retinoscopy is an objective method to determine the refractive error of the eye. So, let's start with basic parts of the retinoscopy. So, retinoscopy has retinoscopy head, the neck, sleeve, and handle. Okay, and to understand retinoscopy how it works, we are dividing the retinoscopy into two systems. One is projection system, another is observation system. So let's start with projection system. So projection system basically has a light bulb, condensing lens, and a mirror. So this bulb light, this is your light source, which will have a linear filament, and it will produce a streak of light which will go on to the condensing lens, and this condensing lens will put this light ray onto the mirror, and from this mirror the light will bend out. So this is your projection system. Now there is something that we have to understand over here about the sleeves. So sleeves is somewhere over here. This is your sleeve. Now sleeve we have again of two types, that is your rotating sleeve, and so you have your turning sleeve and your focusing sleeve. So turning sleeve is so imagine this as a sleeve of retinoscopy. You can turn this like this, and by turning this you can change the axis of the light. Okay, and if you have a focusing sleeve, so what focusing sleeve does is you can up it or down it to change the type of effect. You'll get two effect. One is your plano effect, another is concave effect. Now it further have two things. Okay, now either you'll get your light bulb up or down, okay, or another thing that we can do is bring the lens, the concave lens, up and down. Okay, so if we get the light bulb up, so what will happen is light rays which will be bending from the mirror will be diverging and will cause a plano effect, whereas if the light bulb is down, the mirror will bend the light and it will form a converging light rays, causing concave effect. Now this is opposite for uh, the condensing lens. If the condensing lens is up, the light rays will bend and they will converge, causing a concave effect, and if the lens is down, it will diverge and form a plano effect. Okay, this is everything about the projection system. Let's come to the observation system. Observation system. Now, okay, if we go back to that image, now over here we have the peephole. This is the part from where the examiner will observe the patient's eye. Okay, so from here the light beam goes onto the patient's eye, and what happens is light rays will from light source it will go to condensing lens, then to the mirror, and from mirror it will move out and it will go into the patient's eye, and from there the patient's eye it will reflect back, and there will be an aperture in the mirror. From there the light will go into from the peephole to the examiner's eye. Okay, so this is about the observation system. So these are the two systems of retinoscopy: projection system and observation system.